Hey guys, welcome back to another heavy metal diecast video, and today we have one here from Hobbymaster, of course, in 1/72 scale diecast. It is a McDonnell Douglas A-18A Hornet, of course. This is from a number 77 Squadron from the RAAF, and it's celebrating 33 years of Hornets in the 77 Squadron for the RAAF. They did start flying Hornets in 1987, and they flew them until 2020, as they would then switch over to the F-35s in 2021. 77 Squadron has been active since its formation in 1942, seeing action, of course, in the Pacific campaigns of World War II, Korean War, as well as more recent operations in the Middle East. Now, these do just have a little special sort of slipcover over the traditional Hobbymaster box, and it just has the little sticker and everything like that. We open it up, and it has the usual deal, all the information, specifics and everything like that about the aircraft, and of course this Hornet sitting in there. And as we say, it's no good in the box, is it? We will get this little Hornet out of the box and have a real good look at it. Okay, so with the Hornet and its blister pack out of the box, it does come with a standard Hobbymaster standard course, which you need to assemble. We'll open this up. I bought this for $140 off a local hobby store's website, so I ordered this online and got that sent to me. It does have a little baggie that does have a fair bit of ordnance in here, which is pretty good, because a lot of these commemorative ones are usually quite light on the ordnance load. That does look like a decent setup. It does have a canopy there if you want to have it in the open position as well, and of course an air brake if you want to have the air brake in the open position as well. So we will get this to pop out, and we will have a little look at that. Of course, all the landing gear options are in there, and we will have a look at this little Hornet here. And it does look reasonably nice. As you can see on the side there, on that tail, it does have the 33 years of the Hornet. We'll have a look at some of those panel lines on the wings. It already does have some wingtip ordnance on there. There at the back, obviously, is where if you want to put that air brake in the closed or open position, you do have that option, as I said earlier. It does have some nice, like the other aircraft that have been in service over the years, the silhouettes of those aircraft. It does have some really nice detail. There's our flying kangaroo. Of course, I do, I am a little bit partial to the RAAF aircraft because I am Australian. But it does have some great detail in there. Put that canopy back on. And of course, as I said, you can put the other canopy with it in the open position if you so choose to use that. We will spin this around and have a look on the other side. It's beautiful detail along there. That is really nice. It is another nice version from Hobbymaster, of course. There seems to be a fair bit of the RAAF ones commemorating something. Some very interesting details in there. The logo from the 77 Squadron. We will turn this Hornet over and have a little look underneath. And of course, that's where our pylons are going to be going on for our ordnance and our landing gear and everything like that. It has some great detail. This comes up pretty good. Oh, well, what we'll do, you know the deal. While we've got it in this position, we will kit this out with some ordnance and some landing gear and come right back. But if you do want to just put it in flight, it is just these two pieces, of course. And of course, this is a stand that you put together. Comes in three pieces if you want to use the stand. So it does come with 3 fuel tanks. That's your central fuselage one. And of course, these 2 go underneath your wings. It also does come with these 4 pylons that have 2 missiles on each one. Now, of course, if you use these 4, these take up all the pylon positions under the wing of the Hornet, so you won't be able to use those 2 underwing fuel tanks, of course. So you can either have all these 4, or you can choose 2 and have 2 fuel tanks. It's up to you on how you want to kit out your Hornet, of course. And of course, it does come with these little extra pods that you will have to chuck on. They just go around near where the main landing gear goes on. So you put these on first, then drop your landing gear module in. And speaking of dropping landing gear modules in, let's finish setting up this Hornet and have a look at it all completed. Alright, here we have it all kitted out. It is a very straightforward process. I mean, it is Hobbymaster. They usually do not give me too much trouble. I just chose to have the two sets of ordnance on there so you could see both of them sitting on there. So missiles on the outer and obviously the tanks on the inners. And of course that central fuselage tank just drops in. And then you have your modules for the front gear and the module that it contains both rear gear in that. And that drops straight in. And then there is a little plug to cover up a hole because there is the hole there for the stand. The thing with these Hornets though, if you do want to have the aircraft on the stand, you have to put it in flight mode because the actual stand will sit here, which, I mean, it clears the tank, but it fouls on the landing gear. So you cannot actually have it wheels down on the stand at all. You must have it in flight or at least remove the landing gear to be able to have that stand on. Otherwise, yeah, you can't use the stand when it's in complete in-flight mode. It will foul on that landing gear, unfortunately. So using the stand, it's got to be in flight. But look, I reckon this is another nice little F-18 from the RAAF. It does set up nicely, and I reckon it is pretty cool. It does come up really nice. Hopefully you guys do agree with me. And of course, it is another Hornet for our collection. We'll put this Hornet on the deck here. Sits there perfectly. There is no dramas with the landing gear being put in. It does drop straight together beautifully, and we'll zoom in a fraction for you and wind this video up. So what I'll do the usual. I will take some photos of this Hornet and you can check them out without these fat ass sausage fingers in your way. You know the size of the Hornet, it is reasonable size as we do a little sausage finger test, and I reckon it is another nice looking unit from Hobbymaster, of course. And it is the A-18 Hornet from number 77 Squadron from the RAAF in 2020, which was celebrating the 77 Squadron's operation of the Hornets for 33 years. And I reckon it does set up very nicely. Alright guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, throw us a little like for that, or even a like for the Hornet. And if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please feel free to do that as well. Alright, thanks again for spending your valuable time watching one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Alright guys, thank you so much. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers guys.